So it's all about that. Our entrepreneurs, you see our founders, the founders, and here's another interesting one. You think of, let's say, Steve Jobs. We all know he was a difficult person to work with, but he was very intense. He was one of the best founders of his time. Or you think of a Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. These guys wake up in the morning, they're thinking about work. They spend about 15 to 20 hours working. They're probably the hardest working employees within the organization. And that's what differentiates them from the rest. They keep doing it and repeating it till they get to that point.
Mm-hmm.
That is executional rigor.
That's interesting, because so you've mentioned that there's, I gathered 3 points, right? So focus or direction. Then there's this constant, and that's why you're thinking about it all the time. Then there's the learning aspect of it, that you're learning how to do something, and then you build a process around it. And then there's consistency, which then leads to repetition or dedication or the ability to trust a person, follow it consistently, right? But so all of these talk about a single person. How does that lead to a team? Because you understand the question, right? These are all characteristics of a person. Is it just a bunch of people with these characteristics in a group is like a team of people with execution rigor, or what's needed to do that?
Yeah. So that's interesting. While these are individual people, the environment that all of them operate in is a team environment, right? So you think of Sachin was part of a 11-member cricket team. Amitabh Bachchan or Shah Rukh Khan are part of a probably 200 people movie making team. Of course, founders that we talked about have built thousands of people size organizations, right? So they're all operating in a team environment. They are people who lead by example. They become the benchmark. They set themselves as the benchmark, not because they want to set themselves as the benchmark. They're just trying to push themselves to do much better as a leader, as a manager. So first is, as an IC, the expectation is everybody puts in their best effort and keeps improving over a period of time. I think as a manager or as a leader, what our job, our role would typically be is first assembling this set of people. So if you notice, the other thing on my LinkedIn profile, I'm sure you noticed, was a lot of time I spend in recruiting, right? And I really believe that all great leaders, managers in the past, or even today, have always invested. So you don't spend time recruiting, you invest time, right? So they invest time in gathering the right set of people to perform those tasks, right? And even Jack Ma said, my job is not to do the work. My job is to get the work, find the smartest people and then make these smart people work together, right? So